everyone. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. It is Monday, right? Yeah, it is. All my meetings were canceled today, so I slept in. So, having a hard time realizing that it's not still the weekend. But here we are. So, yesterday we did barely make it into the money with a 54% game. Picked up a tenth of a master point. Perfect. And this was our set. We just had this really unfortunate run of 3 boards in the middle, which most of these were self-inflicted, that things went poorly. So I did kind of want to quickly take a look at board 6. This was the one we doubled them in 3 diamonds, and after some poor defense, they ended up making it. Kind of looking at the Traveler, not that surprising that 3 diamonds making was going to be a terrible result. So the fact that we doubled, we were not risking a lot of match points if they did end up making. I was a little shocked that a bunch of people got to 4 hearts. Kind of to recap what happened on this deal. East opened a diamond, we overcalled a spade. Our partner came in with 2 hearts, which is a little rich, given that they have an aceless hand, no spade fit, kind of a mediocre heart suit. It seems to me like a 3-heart preempt might be a bit more effective with the north cards. All of these queens and the minor suits might not be good, but 2 hearts is okay. I think alternatively, something like passing a spade doesn't really feel like you're doing justice to the north cards, so I do understand wanting to get in there. I think my personal preference would be a 3-heart jump, preemptive. As long as that's available. I mean, I don't know what sort of system the robots play. Maybe 3 hearts is a strong hand, and so with this kind of hand, they just have to bid 2 hearts. Fine. Then we can kind of adjust what we think is south based on that decision. But normally I think 2 hearts should be a little bit of a better hand, or at least have some sort of spade fit to go along with it. But so then over 3 diamonds we had a tough choice. I mean, I think the choices are between pass and double. I don't really think there's any alternative option on our cards. And looking at my hand, I mean, I have an ace and 2 kings. This 11 count, the spade suit is pretty weak, but it goes quite well with partner's hearts. Honestly, maybe 3 hearts is not a terrible choice at this stage in the auction, but we elected to go with double. The opponents are vulnerable. Collecting plus 200 would be, we expect to be a pretty good result. And we should have done that. I made kind of an enormous blunder late in the defense where I cashed the ace of spades or took the ace of spades, and they were able to take 3 spade tricks without any entries to dummy to ditch one of their club losers. But so I think this is probably close to how the auction should go. And north-south, if they're careful, they get plus 200. East bidding 3 diamonds is kind of insane. Facing 2 opponents that are bidding quite strongly, they should expect their partner has nothing. They have a very weak diamond suit. They should have been very thankful that they got out for only minus 200 on this hand, because south easily could have a 4-card diamond stack over here. So 3 diamonds, not a good bid, but so one of the things that I noticed was a bunch of pairs actually did reach 4 hearts. I expected plus 200 to be close to the top. I kind of expected maybe 3 hearts here towards the top of the scorecard, a bunch of plus 100s for beating 3 diamonds. But how did people get to 4 hearts, I wonder? Well, when I pulled up this auction, this is kind of crazy. A diamond, a spade, partner bids 2 hearts, which doesn't show a spade fit at all. It just shows a heart suit, 3 diamonds, and now south comes in. This is very similar to the mistake East has made with their cards, which is you don't want to be bidding on some terrible suit when your partner hasn't showed any support for you. And over 3 spades, I do not like 4 hearts by north, but I kind of understand the bid. This feels like a very amateur type auction to me, where one player says, oh, I have extra points and extra length in my suit, I'm going to bid it. And the other player says, I don't have a fit for you, so I have to bid my suit, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. But really, North should just pass 3 spades. They don't have a fit, they have no extras. Yes, it's possible we have missed a heart contract, but your partner was prepared for you to have a spade void when they bid 3 spades. They might not be happy about it, but they should be well prepared to play spades in some sort of 6-0 or 7-0 fit, if that's what's going on in the auction. So I think there's, the 3 spade and 4 heart bids in tandem make it seem like North-South are in tune with what's going on in the auction-wise, that South can just bid 3 spades with any sort of hand, and North can pull to 4 hearts whenever they don't have a fit. But this is not really how experts would handle these cards, or this auction in general. But it works out well here in the robot tournament. And I think one of the main problems that I see with these kinds of scenarios is that this reinforces people's beliefs about these auctions, that 3 spades is a good bid, that 3 diamonds is a good bid on East cards, because they see it work out. They find their heart fit, even though South has never showed heart support, and they score at plus 590 on the cards. But anyway, so nonetheless, still my fault. We could have been plus 200, which would have landed us solidly at around 60% of the match points. Wouldn't have been a terrible result. But anyway, so that was yesterday's set. Probably a couple of other interesting hands in here in a few places, but I think I've talked enough. So let's jump into today's deals and see if we can do a little better than yesterday. First hand, 2 passes to us, and we have a pretty good hand with 5-5 in majors, so we'll open a spade in 3rd seat. And I don't think I'm really... So, like, for example, if partner had showed, like, a limit raise in spades, given that they're a passed hand, I probably wouldn't be all that excited about searching for slam. But okay, over a no trump, we get to bid 2 hearts. Our hand is not strong enough for a jump shift. And partner jumps to 4 hearts. Again, not really that interested in looking for slam. It is possible that slam makes. I mean, partner has kind of the best possible hand for us over here, so slam is likely to make on these cards. We get to ditch a club on the king of diamonds, but I think it's going to be hard to reach this slam no matter what you're doing. It would be a little easier if partner opened a heart in 1st seat, then we have a chance to get there. But okay, so let's win the ace of clubs, and it makes sense to me to pull trumps. So I think we'll start by doing that. We'll lead a heart to the ace, and a diamond to the ace, and if this holds up, we do get to claim 12 tricks. They get a spade. Hey, Allie, good morning to you. Is it possible someone reaches slam on our cards? I mean, I suppose. I could see players rebidding 3 hearts with our South hand. I don't think it's a good bid. Our suit's a little weak for it, but it's close. It's close. I mean, we only have 16. So if they rebid 3 hearts, maybe North starts asking for aces or something, and they do reach the slam once they find out they're off 1 key card. But I think we're going to have a lot of company on 4 hearts, making 6. Diamond by East. We will overcall. So they find a diamond fit, and our partner bids 2 hearts. 3 hearts by East, looking for a stopper to maybe play 3 no trump. I don't see any reason to double. So we'll just let them play in 4 diamonds, it looks like is where they've ended up. And probably lead our singleton club, although it could be correct to try hearts instead. It isn't necessarily the case that our partner has like the ace king of hearts over here. Maybe East had like ace doubleton of hearts or singleton ace even, and they were saying, okay partner, if you have a heart stopper, bid 3 no trump, because then we'll have 2 cards to stop the suit. So we can't just assume that leading hearts means we get to cash a bunch of heart tricks, although that is what I'm thinking about doing instead of leading my stiff club. I suppose maybe it's more likely East could have like the king of hearts. And so if I lead a heart, partner wins the ace. When I get in with the diamond ace, I can't cross to partner for a club ruff. So I'm just going to lead my singleton. I mean, I have trump control. If this doesn't work, then so be it. Okay. Looks good so far. I can't imagine partner has the ace of spades as well, right? That would give him 3 aces. So, not sure that we can get any more tricks than my diamond ace, but down 2 should be an okay result. I think most people will lead their singleton against this, though. So it's not that surprising. Partner had a very good hand for the 2 heart bid with 2 aces. I don't know. I don't really think that it mattered what I did here. Queen of clubs, just in case partner has the singleton king, we'll rough in. I don't think Declare would have made that mistake, but that was kind of my last hope for taking extra tricks. All right, plus 100, probably pretty good. Yeah, I suppose I could have made Declare's job a little more difficult by cashing the diamond ace and exiting a heart, but they should still be able to pick up all the rest of the tricks there. Board 3, white on red first. I have no major cards, but that kind of makes me even more interested in opening the bidding. If I can bid up to a no trump very quickly, maybe I can freeze the opponents out. Like if the auction starts a club pass a spade and East has a heart suit, maybe it goes pass a no trump, I'll pass. My hand is not too far off from an opening bid, so even if partner, if it goes like a club, a spade, a no trump, 3 no, I do have some pretty good suits to work with. I think I'm gonna try it. A club, a heart, a spade. So we kind of got the major suits in the wrong order. If North and East had their majors switched, then we might have frozen them out. In this scenario, though, I could bid 3 hearts. It's not like a terrible bid. We are favorable. I am short in spades. I mean, the alternative is I can pass out 2 spades, maybe lead the ace of diamonds, and we have some chance to beat that contract. I don't think we're often getting doubled in 3 hearts. So maybe the only concern here is if I bid 3 hearts, is partner ever gonna raise, thinking that now that we have a heart fit, things are looking better for our side. I doubt it. So I'm okay with competing to 3 hearts. It looked to me like two spades was likely to make, so I thought that this makes some sense. All right, spade lead. Spade continuation. I'm kind of excited about what's going on. Club. Huh. I mean, I'm just thinking that if West has three hearts, I can ruff a spade and dummy. West will ruff, but it will be with a natural trump trick. Well, it looks like diamonds are splitting. So we have that going for us. Hearts obviously might be 4-1. Yeah, I think I can't afford to put up the king, just in case hearts are 4-1, otherwise I might get tapped out. So I'll put in the 10. And ruff spade, I think. Makes sense to me. Hearts could be 3-2 the other way. If East has 3 trumps, then this was ruffing with not a natural trump trick. But it looks like we did okay here. Hey DT, how's it going? Pretty sure diamonds are breaking, right? I already said that. Although I suppose I can also set up the club. Maybe we can squeeze someone for a beer. Oh, there we go. I can claim a beer. 8 of hearts throwing a club, 10 of diamonds overtaking. 7 of diamonds, plus 140. Not bad, so we were right. We did get to ruff our spade and it didn't cost us a trick. West was ruffing with a natural trump trick. Well, clubs were 6-2 around the table. I don't know how this one would play if we pass. So the opponents are kind of making 4 spades. I mean, we can get a club ruff. And I suppose I would probably figure that out. Ace of diamonds club. Looks like good defense. So, I mean, at our table, they were only stopping at part score. They only ever wanted to play 2 spades. But if we pass in first seat, West is going to open, and then East is going to at least invite. Which means, as north-south, you're going to have to quickly figure out how to defend. Otherwise, Declarer can just pull trumps, knock out the heart, take club hooks, and pitch one of their diamond losers, and they'll make 4. So I don't know, we could see some plus 200s, 4 spades, undoubled down 2, ace of diamonds lead, club switch, ruff, diamond to the king, club ruff, ace of hearts. We might see some 500s our way. So unclear if we did the right thing, but getting plus 140 has to be a pretty strong result. It looks like they could have beat me if they had just either led or switched to hearts, like king of spades overtaken, heart through. That seems like pretty natural defense to me. I'm not really sure why they didn't go for that. Anyway, board 4. A club pass, and we have a lot of clubs. Pass feels like the most normal thing to do. I wonder what they say two clubs is. They think two clubs is Michael's. Okay. I don't think the field is going to be passing with our cards, which means, not sure, because I think pass is the right bid. But I do want to just kind of think through, so where do I believe the field is going to end up? We know that our partners shortened clubs. They didn't make a takeout double, they didn't bid their own suit, which means West probably has a big hand. If you play in a big ACBL, but it's free, right? I don't know what that question means, DT. So if West has a big hand, the only real issue is that we might have a spade fit, yeah? It's just, I mean, bidding is just quite poor on our cards. There's, I suppose, no guarantee that our partner has club shortness, right? West might have 3, our partner has 3, East has 1. What's the likelihood that East would pass with a singleton club? I don't know. Our hand's in this weird sweet spot where if our partner actually has stuff, we can miss a game. If you plan a national event, is there a participation fee? Absolutely. I mean, the fees are enormous, and supposedly they've gone up a lot in recent years as well. When I used to play, so a normal national event for per person per day is $80, 80 US dollars. That's what it was 7-8 years ago. Now, supposedly that number has increased. I don't know if that has gone up to like 100 per person per day, or if it's now at like 120. But yeah, there are some pretty steep entry fees if you play in national events. I think club games are like even $20 a person just to play 24 boards or something. So what am I thinking? If I'm going to bid, I suppose I have to balance with a no trump. 11 to 14. Not really what I would like. 2 no trump is 19 to 20. So, I mean, we could double. I'm just going to pass a club. I mean, I have clubs. What would 2 clubs be here? I checked. It's Michael's. Yeah, 5-5 in the majors. Alright. So what does West's hand look like? West has queen, 4th of clubs. Maybe. I mean, I assume queen 4th. Partner might have played another club if that's not what was going on. What happened on this diamond trick? Wait, what? I just noticed this is one of the worst diamond tricks I've ever seen. Oh, okay, I know what's going on. West started with King Jack 3rd of diamonds, and they were hoping the Queen of diamonds would provide an entry so they could take a heart hook or something. Well, Hey, Tulios. So what's West's shape? West is 4 clubs, 3 diamonds. Three in the majors, maybe? Yeah, West could be 3-3 in the majors. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay. So I mean, it would be nice if I could get to my partner in spades for another diamond ruff, right? That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Oh, maybe I don't need to. Maybe I can just play ace and a spade. Declare gets thrown in. Yeah, that's probably easier. Let's just play ace and a spade. Declare has to lead something to me. Is UDCA or standard easier to learn and play? Did dummy have 2 clubs? Oh, what am I doing? Oh no, I was not paying attention at all. Oh, that's terrible. I gave up a trick. I didn't give up a trick. Partner is the heart queen. All right, down 5. But this is gross. I think this is going to be a terrible result. Wow, look at what happened. Partner could have doubled a club. I would have doubled a club. Oh, sorry, did I answer the question? I think UDCA is easier to learn because the general idea is that you don't want to play your high cards when you have stuff in the suit. You want to save those cards. So it's kind of intuitive, at least from my perspective. Oh no. So maybe I should think about this for a second. Is this going to be an okay result? Probably not, right? 4 spades is absolutely cold. And of course 3 no trump should make as well. 3 no trump barely makes, but 4 spades is much easier. Well, it's kind of a shame. Probably a good reason why you should double with North's cards. I mean, an 11 count, club shortness, and 4-4 in the majors is more than enough for a takeout double. So I'm a little disappointed. 500 is probably good. I don't think it will be. I expect the entire field to be in game on our cards because I don't think anyone's passing out a club with my hand. I think everyone's going to balance a spade or a no trump or something just because they're going to look at their 14 count and say, I have a good hand, I have to do something. That's the way a lot of players in weaker fields think. And I mean, regardless, if we weren't playing in the robot tournament, I would be pretty upset about it because our side is making a game and North should have taken a call over a club. Well, I don't know. I don't feel too bad about my decision. I am a little surprised that, as usual, I have miscounted the trump suit. I could have avoided getting unplayed in hearts, but fortunately it wasn't actually a problem on that one. North passes, East opens a spade. I think we pass. Oh. A spade, all pass. Well, I'm not leading diamonds and I'm not leading trumps. So club it is. 3, king, 7, jack. This feels oddly similar to the last hand where the queen of diamonds dumped the jack, so maybe Declare has ace jack doubleton in clubs. Seems possible. They could have ace jack third. I mean, I guess either way I should continue clubs. Maybe partner gets rough. What? Wait, what? What? No way. Just absolutely no way. Our partner ducked the first trick? Okay. Okay. Okay, so, well, we're here now. Question number 2. Should I give Declarer an entry for them to take a hook and some red suit? Maybe the more important question is, what do I do if I win the ace of spades? I think I'm just playing back a spade, and that's not really what I want. I think the plan is to duck this. Declarer will probably play a hard off dummy. Taking some sort of finesse, we can ruff, cash the spade ace, and then exit the 10 of clubs, hoping that there's no way back to that 9 of clubs in dummy. That makes sense to me. Declarer leads a diamond to the queen. Gross. Well, okay, the robot was trying to tap Declarer, but they, I mean, sure, yes, that's exactly what's happening. 5-3 queen. This line of play feels weird to me now. East opened a spade. They have the king-jack of spades. They presumably have the king-queen of diamonds, although it's not 100% clear. I don't know. I mean, we could play ace of diamonds, 10 of clubs. That does set up a spade in our hand. But maybe East just gets to pitch a loser on that trick, and that's not, so it's not really helpful to us. I just want to duck this trick. Is that so strange? They did the same to you the other day? Yeah. It's not that uncommon for the robots to do something weird on defense. I mean, if partners count signal is to be believed, as long as East doesn't have like queen third of diamonds, which it would be very odd to lead a diamond to the queen if that's what's going on. I think ducking makes sense. Yeah, we'll try that. King of spades. I think I can get away with the 10 of clubs. Declare ditches a diamond. That's fine. So that to me feels like partner has the king. I could lead a diamond to partner's king. Yeah, so diamond to the king. Well, we got our club trick back. I suppose that's the good news. So what am I thinking? If I trusted my partner that when I led a diamond they would put up the king, I would probably do that right now. It's very possible that something terrible has gone wrong on defense here for us, and maybe East did have king, queen, third of diamonds. I think I'm gonna play one. Oh geez, is this true? What if partner's count signal is not correct? Declare throws a diamond instead of a heart. Well, now I'm a little concerned. Maybe I should just play it safe and exit a trump. I don't know. A partner has to have the diamond king, right? This whole line of play is. Oh, but that leaves Declare with actually queen third. Okay, I see what's going on. So why didn't our partner give us correct count in diamonds on the first round? No, something weird is happening, and I don't know what it is. Either Declare has... No. Declare had king, queen, fourth, right? So they're down to king doubleton. Partner has jack doubleton. That's why they didn't put up a diamond on her. Okay, I think we figured it out. So we exit in spades. No? Okay, nothing mattered. Yeah, nothing mattered on that one. Or at least in the end game. Maybe something mattered earlier. Right. So Declare had queen, jack, third of diamonds. All of this makes sense. I figured it out. It took a while, but we figured it out. And I don't think we can do better defensively. I mean, I think we can do better if partner wins the ace of clubs at trick one. But aside from that, it's gonna be difficult to beat -80. All right, board 6, penalty double is what is being recommended. That looks correct to me. I have a strong no trump. I have a good opening lead. I think it's important to have a good opening lead prepared, or just substantial extra high cards when you make this kind of double. Redouble shows a long minor. It looks like they're going to play in clubs. Is this takeout? Double is penalty. So here we are. We are defending 2 clubs. It could be right to lead a trump. I don't think it's worthwhile exploring that possibility, though. We just miss out too often on setting up some of our side suits otherwise. Like, it's very possible West has the heart queen, Declare has the heart ace, and they'll just be able to set up hearts for discards if we don't set up our spades or cash our diamonds immediately. So I think we should just lead the king of spades. Feels natural to me. It would be a different story if 2 clubs was doubled. Then oftentimes you want to start by pulling trumps. But let's give this a try. Okay. Well, Declare seems completely unafraid of the trump suit. Double of 2 clubs is always takeout. It was announced as penalty when I checked what the bid meant. I think oftentimes once you make one of these penalty doubles, you should play that the first double is takeout. But I guess that's not the agreement the robots have. In real life, yeah, it's a little weird in this spot because two clubs is like a pass or correct bid. So if West really has diamonds, then maybe you want a bid that shows a natural club suit. I should count East's high card points, shouldn't I? Because I don't really know what's going on. So East started with the ace, queen, jack, ace, queen of clubs, right? Last trick, partner played the jack. So East had the ace, queen of clubs, the ace of spades, the ace of hearts. That's 14 already. This two of spades play is suspicious to me. I'm thinking about ducking it. I mean, it might not matter, I suppose, right? Like, if I were to... yeah, so Declare is not roughing anything in their hand. I wonder... I suppose that makes sense if they do have three spades. So yeah, I think I should duck this trick. Maybe they'll take what is likely to be the percentage play of ducking and dummy. Partner can win the 9, and we'll pick up some extra spade tricks. So that seems like what happened, which is good. It's good for us. And now if partner has the jack 8 of diamonds, nope, they don't. We could actually have beaten this. Oh, they have a queen of diamonds. We beat this. That's great. I mean, that's good news. Sadly, the ace of diamonds lead would have made the defense a lot easier for our side. Declare just didn't have enough tricks otherwise. I think in real life, Declare could have worked out the right thing to do here. Well, also in real life, Declare could have just led a spade to the 9 on the first round, and then led a spade up to the 10. And that way they wouldn't have lost 3 spade tricks. But yeah, we got lucky that East made a... I mean, it's a computer mistake. They made a computer mistake in the play. Like, technically leading a low spade always picks up every suit combination if you're looking at the cards, but they weren't looking at the cards, so they had to guess when I ducked. You bid 2 hearts with North's hand on the last one. Maybe. I tend to agree in the balancing seat. I don't think I would do it directly over the redouble or make some sort of transfer, like if 2 diamonds was a transfer to hearts. But I think balancing over 2 clubs, like if 2 hearts is making and 2 clubs is down 1, 2 hearts is a better spot. So I think I agree, but still, I'm happy that we beat 2 clubs for plus 100, so that should probably score all right. Board 7, we have 7 highs. I'll pass. Pass out a no trump. Partner leads the 2 of spades. Well. Can I check double dummy for 2 hearts? Well, we have 2 club losers, we have a spade loser, We have a heart loser, and that's it. So you're going to be making 3 for plus 140. 2 of spades lead. Well, we have 7 and dummy has 4. That's 11. West has at least 15, so their partner has 12 to 14 high card points. I have these spade entries, and so we know that Declare has 4 spades from the opening lead. So I don't think West can also have 5 hearts, given that they opened a no trump. Even for humans, it would be a little weird for West to be like 4-5-2-2 and open a no trump, but it's possible. So I guess that means I should probably win the king and switch to hearts. I think it's very possible that our partner has the spade queen. So we could take 4 spade tricks, but I also believe I'm probably going to need entries to push hearts through Declare. So I think I should win the king, switch to the 10 of hearts. Oh, I feel like I'm about to get roboted. Because when I win the king of spades and play the 10 of hearts, if it goes like jack, queen, our partner is going to be afraid of leading a spade away from the queen again, and we're never going to get another entry. Declare is just going to run the minor suits. Well, I can't bring myself to defend this badly. I think with the robots, the right defense might be king, ace, 10 of spades, and then switch to the 10 of hearts. But I cannot bring myself to do that. So let's do the normal thing. All right, we're gonna get some, oh, okay. Well, now I'm pretty happy that I didn't defend that way earlier. If Declare is going about setting up the spade suit. I don't think my diamonds are useful. I mean, I know my 10 of spades isn't useful, but I kind of want to keep that card around at least for a little bit. Maybe Declare believes they need to throw north in if they happen to have queen 8 of spades remaining. Or queen 9 of spades or whatever. Okay. Down 2. Not bad. Not bad. So the standard lead from 4 small against no trump, I mean, at least in ACBL land, the standard lead is to lead high from 4 small. This way you distinguish between a good suit and a bad suit for your partner. With 5 small, you would still lead 4th best. That way, you know, most of the time you still want the suit returned. So, but for the robots, given how often they lead from doubletons, I understand why they lead 4th best from these kinds of holdings. That would have helped clarify a few things, but regardless, we found the right defense, which was to switch to hearts. And it's a little surprising our partner didn't lead a heart at trick 1, I think. Queen Jack 9 is probably good enough to lead an honor. Although maybe that would have made the defense a little complicated. but plus 200, probably an okay score. Board 8, partner opens a spade. We have a game force with 4 trumps, so I guess we'll start 2 no trump. Partner has a singleton club, which isn't perfect, but we would much rather have them with a singleton glove than singleton diamond. At least we have the ace. And we still have extra values. I mean, the jack of spades might not be working, but both red kings look like excellent cards. The doubleton heart looks great. So I think I would like to cubid if I could. Sure. 4 clubs looks good to me. Whoa! Okay. That's an exciting bid. What does that mean? I know the robot doesn't have the hand for a 6 spade bid, but I'm just thinking about what a 6 spade's actually supposed to mean. If I was playing with a real partner who was on my side most of the time, it would... Like, the thing is, once we know about the club ace, there's no reason to bypass key card even with a club void. Because now you know one of partner's key cards is the ace of clubs, so you can count it. It means I'm down. Oh, this is absolutely making. I'm thinking of either raising or bidding 6 no. Those are my... that's what I'm wondering. Like, normally the reason to skip key card is that you have all of the key cards. I know I've said this in the past, and in the past the robot has just done it with some sort of balanced hand with extra high cards. So if partner does have just some balanced hand with extra high cards, maybe 6 no is fine. Void club, variouses, and no intermediates. I think it's making. This is absolutely making. No question about it. I have a monster hand in terms of support for partner, especially on this auction. Yeah, the issue with these types of hands, I don't think I would ever bypass either Q-bidding or bidding 4 no here. Like, 4 clubs is still unlimited, right, on my cards, so we could easily have a grand no matter what partner's shapely hand looks like. I don't think 6 spades makes a whole lot of sense most of the time. Maybe partner has 2 voids. Maybe that's what 6 spades should be. They have like king, queen, 7th of spades, and like ace, 6th of hearts, and that's it. That would make some sense to me. I think that hand, 6 spades, has potential. But yeah, just some like club void isn't an issue. We can just bid key card, and then we know that partner has the club ace. A bunch of aces is not a problem. Then we would just Q bid and let partner become captain and bid key card on his hand. Again, knowing that it doesn't matter if we have a singleton or void in clubs, so we wouldn't have to show our void. I really want to bid a grand. So if partner really does have this hand that's like 7-6, okay, fair enough. I've done the wrong thing, but I think I'm bidding 6 now. I do realize that we can rough a heart in my hand, but the queen of diamonds is probably just enough extra. Maybe they lead a club into my ace, queen, jack. Or maybe we just have enough tricks. I'm going to try 6 now. It's match points. If we're just off 1 ace, then so be it. Okay. Here we are. We got to 7 spades. Does 6 spades plus 1... I mean, this is just insane. Does 6 spades plus 1 pay more than 6 no trump? Yeah. The over trick would have made a difference. Well, I was right. I wanted to play in 6 no. I don't understand what the problem was. Like, what... I really don't get what happened here. that caused this kind of blow up. That is very weird to me. It's not as if 6-0 is cold, but I'm very happy to be there at match points, especially when my clubs are protected from the opening lead. We have chances in hearts, we have chances on squeezes, we have chances by just taking a club hook. West, of course, can't double, being on lead against 7 no trump with an ace. Down 1. Yeah, this is not a hand where we want to be jumping to 6 spades. I don't understand the bid at all. But anyway. That was completely undeserved, and yeah, East would get show up squeezed in the round suits to make 6 no trump. So we would have gotten likely a top board or pretty close to a top if partner had just passed this contract. Very sad that didn't happen. Oh well, I don't think that one's on us. Fortunately, I think I did the right thing there. We were just not rewarded for good bidding. It is hard for me to understand what happened for 7 spades to be the bid rather than just passing 6 no trump. I don't know. That's really weird. Okay, well, on to board 9. Halfway through, partner opens a diamond. We have a good hand, so I'll bid a spade. Takeout double. Or, wait. This is a takeout, 2-suited takeout, right? It's takeout of both spades and diamonds. Well, I think I'm bidding 2 spades. 6 no trump didn't show any extras. Like, if you look at the description of 4 clubs and 6 no trump, they're the exact same. I don't know if this is visible on screen, but hopefully that's readable. They show the exact same thing. Nothing has changed between our 4 club bid and our 6 no trump bid. And so first off, partner wanted to play 6 spades, fair enough. Then when we say, let's play 6 no trump, partner wanted to play 7 spades. So I don't really understand. What was I thinking? Given the double, I think I only want to bid 2 spades with my cards. Maybe that's a little passive. Maybe that's just a little too passive and I should bid 3 spades. I have nothing else. I just have 6 tricks. I need partner to have like ace queen of clubs, ace king of diamonds. I mean, it's possible. What happens if partner bids 3 no? Am I really sitting for it? And then playing a spade to the 10 on the first round? Partner has a singleton spade and... Maybe. Alright, let's give it a try. 3 spades. Perfect. That's what we want to see. So we should have just bid 2 spades. At least on this hand. I mean, maybe... Oh no. Also, the club king is offside, isn't it? Oh, that's not good. That is not good news. Ooh, okay. Well, we have hit a bit of an impasse now. So I could try and make the contract. I could pitch diamonds, play 3 rounds of spades. No, but West always has clubs. West always has club length. Wait a second. West switched to the king of diamonds, which held? Is it possible that that was a singleton king? Because West made a takeout double of diamonds and spades, yeah? I mean, what I'm looking at is, do I need to take the club hook? Or can I lead a diamond up to the queen jack to ditch my club losers? I think I'm going to take the club hook. So that means I pitch diamonds? I don't know. This is a tricky spot as well. Okay. Let's pitch diamonds. Oh no. Oh no, this makes me think that that spades are 5-2. So if I cash the spade queen, I'm just going down 1,000,000. I guess the alternative is to just take club hooks now. Get the 1 club trick in and 3 more spades, presuming East has the jack. Really not sure. Alright, let's try and make the contract. I'm not super excited about this line. Okay, spades split at least. The club king was offside. Well, that's no good. Oh, but it was singleton king. And another singleton king. Both singleton kings. I should have trusted my read that the king of clubs was singleton. Maybe I could have saved a trick there. Well, that was too bad. We bid a little too much. I think we'll have some company, but the hand is really close to just being a 2-spade rebid. We have no fit for partner suits. Did the opponents make something? Wow. Ace, king, jack, fifth of hearts, and 4 small clubs, and West thought it was right to double rather than bid 2 hearts. A little strange. So they missed a heart fit. I don't know how many tricks they make if we start on trumps. I suppose they have 6 hearts and 2 diamonds, so they'll get 8 tricks if we start trumps against a heart contract. Okay, on to board 10. A club will pass. Inverted minors, and they get to 3 now. Well, let's lead 4th best from our longest and strongest. Okay, are we going to run the club suit at some point? Not yet. Well, it looks to me like partner has the diamond ace. Still, I think I have to throw a bunch of diamonds. I can't really afford to pitch a spade yet, and I can't really, well, I can throw a heart, but we know Declare is going to be playing hearts anyway. Why is singleton king off called a rabbi? I am not familiar with the origin of that term. Alright, well, let's pitch a diamond. Oh. Huh. Wait, what? Oh, partner threw a diamond. That wasn't the right line, pard. What went wrong here? Maybe it didn't matter. Hold on, maybe it didn't matter. How many tricks did Declare have? They take 3 hearts, 5 clubs is 8, 2 spades is 9, 10, and a diamond's 11. Okay, partner throwing a diamond didn't matter, but it upsets me. Because if Declare had then taken the spade hook as they did, they would have gone down. We would have cashed out a bunch of diamond tricks. I guess not gone down, but we would have held them to 9. Very strange. I guess our partner felt like they needed to hold on to both hearts and spades in case they were getting squeezed. Sure, fair enough. Okay, board 11. We'll pass. A heart, 2 diamonds, 2 spades. 2 no, 3 no. Lead your suit. Hey, we did it! Continue your suit. Yes! Now all you need is an entry. Okay. What was this auction again? A heart by West, 2 spades by East. So West has like the ace of diamonds, the king, queen of hearts, and the ace of clubs, yeah? That's unfortunately not helpful to us. I suppose West could have like the queen of clubs and the jack of spades. Maybe. Probably not though. Feels like partner doesn't have an entry. What was 2 diamonds? I shouldn't be surprised anymore, but you shouldn't be overcalling 2 diamonds on just some random opening hand with a 5-card diamond suit. And I feel like that's what's going on here. But so what can partner have that is actually where they actually have values? Because they have the king, queen, jack of diamonds. If they don't have the club ace, I suppose they could have a heart card, like the heart queen, maybe? Well, let's duck the spade. I don't think that anything bad happens from ducking the spade. Okay, partner. That was not the way to play the spade suit. Declare had a legitimate guess. Declare did have a guess. You probably should make them guess next time. Well, I suppose I can duck again. Then they'll have to guess whether to set up spades or work on a different suit. All right. Shame. They go after spades. They're 3-3. We need to have a talk about letting the opponents guess some suits sometime. That would be a helpful discussion to have. Okay, so partner has king, queen, jack of diamonds, and they must have a heart card. West is 2-5, 2-4, I guess. Yeah, West must be 2-5, 2-4. All right, I don't know. There's not much I can do. Just return clubs. Giveth on defense when we declare and taketh away when we defend. Yeah, it does feel like that sometimes, doesn't it? Like, this is not a 2-diamond overcall. I'm not sure if I would preempt 3 diamonds or pass. I would probably lean towards pass. I mean, okay, maybe it's close. Maybe I'm being a little too harsh. This is close to a 2-diamond overcall. I am okay with it. I've seen too many bad things happen before. They assume declare gets all the guesses right. I understand. So I mean, I know why they covered the 10 with the jack, but it wasn't even a good play, right? Because they could have forced declare to use an entry. Like, I think we would have gotten another trick if they had ducked the 10 of spades. I mean, I can look double dummy, but it looks to me like playing the jack of spades dropped a trick. Apparently not. So if the 10 of spades holds, how does declare get to dummy? Oh, wait, no. Because if they use the king of clubs entry, then they've stranded the ace of clubs. If they cash 2 clubs, I have a club winner in my hand. Oh, that's it. That's it. Wait, what? No. If they cash 2 clubs, I know the 9 of clubs is high, but they don't really have the entries, right? Maybe I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm just blind. Maybe I'm just blind. I can believe that I'm blind. So if we play low, declare can't play the queen, right? Otherwise, partner has the jack of spades entry. So this play, so, I mean, I was going to duck, right? And so now they need 2 entries, both to get to dummy, to set up the spades, and then get back to dummy to cash the spades. But if they do something, so what is the line? They say the 9 of clubs. Oh, okay, of course, the queen of hearts. Well, the queen of hearts makes sense, but let's ignore that line. I mean, the 9 of clubs doesn't make a whole bunch of sense to me. Because now the ace of clubs is stranded, right? So what is... Oh, sorry, partner gets strip squeezed. Fair enough, right? Because so partner pitches a heart, they win the king of clubs, they exit a spade, throwing a heart, and I can't play hearts, otherwise they can put in the 10, so I have to play back. Oh, I guess it's even simpler, I just get end played. So I would have to play heart back, declare I can guess the hearts now, and that gives them their extra trick. Fine, I see. Well, this is an incredible find. I don't think declare would get any of these guesses correct. But regardless, we didn't give them the chance to go wrong, which is often all you need to do on defense. Okay, well, having done all of that, we're now looking at a diamond opening by East. So we could just overcall spade. Our hand is pretty maximum for that bid. I think I'm going to do that. We have 16. I mean, our shape's a little flat. We're all aces and kings, though. I guess I'm going to double. I'll double and bid spades. I have a good enough hand that I'm going to pretend like this is 17 plus with a good suit. Normally, I don't like doing this without like a 6 spade because I know I'm getting forced up to a high level. Oftentimes I'm going to have to rebid 2 spades, but I think this hand is probably just a little too good for a 1 spade overcall. Not entirely clear, but I'll take the high road this time. Yeah, so this is kind of what we see happening, that we get forced up to an unfortunately high level before we have to make a choice. Now I could bid 3-no. Why would 3-no show 21 to 28? Why would 3-no ever show 21 to 28? What am I supposed to do if I have like 19 with a balanced hand and a diamond stopper? I just pass 3 clubs. I'm like, well, system doesn't allow me to show my diamond stopper anymore. Maybe I should have thought of that before I made a takeout double with my balanced 20 count. Okay, I think I'm going to bid 3 spades, though. We could have a spade fit. We might be in a 5-2. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all that we're in a 5-2 here. But hopefully that's okay. It's looking like we have chances. I mean, if the spades break, we're in a really good spot. If the spades don't split, then maybe East has 4 of them. Very possible. I wouldn't be all that thrilled playing this hand against humans, because a human would always lead a diamond unless they had the ace. So the fact that West led a club means that the ace of diamonds is offside. But for the robots, they would never lead their own suit. Why would they do that? 9 of clubs to the 2 jack and ace. Let's see if the spades are breaking. Looks good so far. Okay. And I guess now let's see if the clubs are splitting. My thought is probably no. Oh, they are. Well, that's good news. Now we can just run the club suit and lead a diamond up to the king for a potential slam. Should have bid the slam. The ace of diamonds was offside. But we still made our game, which is all that really matters. So a heart was the only lead they could have found to set us. Given that both black suits split so well, they have to take the first 4 tricks. They could get 2 hearts and 2 diamonds off the top. Finally, a plus score. We're back on the board after a pretty rough set of hands. I mean, starting with 7 spades, that's so tragic. Board 13, 4 boards to go. Diamond opener by North. We have, so do we play anything funny? Like 2 no is invitational, 3 no is just balanced game force. Okay. So we should start with 2 diamonds. Then we want to show more than just a minimum. It's very difficult oftentimes to reach slam when you have like 16 ups at 16, especially if one hand isn't opening a no trump. So that's kind of the position we want to protect against. If we just jump to 3 no, which I think a lot of players would do on our cards, then we can easily miss slam when partner has extras. So we'll start with 2 diamonds. Partner bids 2 spades. We will bid 2 no trump. No, oh, apparently 2 diamonds is not game forcing. Aha. Wait, what? 2 no is 10 to 12 and 3 no is 14 to 18. What do we do if we're like right in between those ranges? Like 13 high card points? 13 high card points balanced is just a problem hand in our system. That's funny. I guess I'm jumping to 3 now. Gotta go, Allie. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Maybe we directly bid 3 no over diamond with 13, but what if we have a big diamond fit, right? Like, what if our hand is just 5 diamonds to like the ace? And say we have a singleton spade, and we have 13 highs. What are we supposed to do then? I don't think we jump to 3 no over diamond with that. Yeah, I get your point. Maybe we're supposed to do something else with 13 exactly. If you go past 3 no, you need to go to slam? Not really true. There are plenty of hands where you can explore for slam and put on the brakes, playing 4 no trump. I mean, I don't think you can play 4 no with the robots, but maybe we can find other contracts to sign off in. I wasn't planning on doing something like 4 no with my cards. I was just thinking that oftentimes you want to have a way to show these like difficult hand types in case partner does have the 16 count. At match points, you need to go slam. I mean, again, if you play some sort of sensible system and you can sign off in 4 no trump, you're way more capable of exploring for slams, maybe with humans. I've had okay results by going past 3 no and just signing off in 5 of a minor. This hand doesn't feel like that to me. You know, if we were more distributional, maybe it would be appealing. So how many tricks do we have? I mean, off the top, we only have 8, but diamonds are likely to come home. Spades can provide an extra trick. Clubs we can set up. So I believe we should do one of those things. It seems normal to me to like win the opening heart, play a diamond over and a club to the 10, so I think I'm going to start with that. Okay. That's one way to do it. Did East play the queen on the first heart, or am I imagining things? I wasn't I wasn't watching. I think it was the queen. Just only play as high as necessary, third hand. You know, third hand high, but only as high as necessary. I believe that's the saying. Anyway, well, let's find out if the diamonds are breaking. They're not. They're like really not splitting though. Well, I finesse clubs. That's not the suit I'm thinking about finessing first. Yeah, I'm seriously considering playing diamond to the king and a spade to the 10. How bad is it if that finesse loses? It's pretty bad, isn't it? Maybe I should be a little more conservative and just play ace of spades, spade to the king. That way, if West has Jack Doubleton, we pick up the suit, and otherwise I can decide if I'm taking the club hook or not. So if I do play diamond to the king, spade to the 10 and it wins, and I run 4 spades, West might legitimately get strip squeezed. I have the suspicion the club queen is offside. And I don't think it's super weird for East top up with the club ace to continue hearts, because maybe East is thinking that West could have the king of clubs. So East needs to win the first club trick to put hearts through, set up that suit before West Sentry gets knocked out. So it's not, this isn't one of those spots where I think popping up with the club ace is very strange, and East would only do that if both club honors were on side. Also, I've seen the robots pop up with the ace without the queen so often in these positions that I think that also contributes to my thinking. I don't know why, but I really do want to play a spade to the 10. It's a little safer in some sense to play a spade to the king first, I suppose. Picks up a singleton jack with West. but we do block the spade suit then if the spades don't come home. Well, okay, I'll try it. Spade to the king, spade to the 10. Didn't matter. I spent a long time worrying about nothing. Heart pitch from east. Another heart pitch from east. Club discard from west. So yeah, I think we take the club hook now, right? Maybe. This, I mean, exiting a diamond doesn't work anymore. We know that. Because West wins and cashes a heart. So we just have to guess if West has come down to stiff queen of clubs. I mean, it would be a good play if they did. And I think it would be the right play as well. So we do have a legitimate guess here, unfortunately. I think West is down to a diamond, a heart, and a club. I don't know, maybe the jack of clubs gets covered. I am not happy. I think I'm taking the hook, though. At least we've already made the contract, so we have that going for us. Oh, West was down to 2 hearts, a diamond. 2 hearts and a diamond, so not bad. I mean, we spent a long time, but all we needed to do was cash our top tricks and take a finesse, and we would have made the same number. Yeah, I don't think there was anything more we could have done on this one. No, not from a double dummy perspective. But if East bears all of his hearts, we have some potential to squeeze West in the red suits. Anyway, on to board 14, 3 boards to go. That was an exhausting one. Why don't I just, like, cash my top winners and claim like everyone else? 14 highs, second seat, all up in a diamond. 2 clubs, pass, pass. I don't have anything to say. 3, 9, 5, 8. Club to the ace. West has overcalled on ace, king, queen, 5th of clubs. Two, 9, queen. Interesting spot. So I think my partner has Jack doubleton of spades. Jack 9 doubleton specifically. So if I win the ace of spades and play a spade back, Declarer might do the wrong thing by taking a finesse. Although Declarer might do the right thing by popping up with the king. And that way Declarer gets 4 spade tricks, they ditch one of their diamond losers, they get to cross to dummy and take a heart hook. Alternatively, I could just duck this, which is best double dummy. Right? Because then we can prevent Declarer from accessing the 4th spade in the dummy. Although maybe that doesn't help because I get end played. Huh. Like if the queen of spades wins, Declarer plays a heart to the queen, the ace of hearts, and then continues the spade suit, I either have to lead the fourth round to dummy or give up the king of diamonds. Okay, I think I'm into the idea of trying to get declared to misguess spades. Oh. Well, that makes things easy, at the very least. Down 3. Like, this is just a good example of why you shouldn't be overcalling on these 5-card suits at the 2 level. I mean, you have 12 high card points, you feel like you should get involved in the auction, but you just don't take any tricks other than your trump suit. Now, could Declare have done better here? Maybe not double dummy, but they could have made it a little more difficult for us. And regardless, when the 9 of clubs wins the first trick in dummy, don't we always just want to play a heart to the queen? We can then use the jack of clubs to lead another heart up. Like, if hearts are 3-3, they've just then set up a heart trick. So, I mean, feels like... Not sure. Would I overcall if P wasn't a passed hand? I mean, okay, maybe I shouldn't be so harsh about the bid in general. I think that it's okay. But, like, if we flip one of my clubs to one of my hearts, and one of partner's hearts to one of his clubs, and it goes 2 clubs, pass, pass, and I'm going to reopen with a double because I have shortness in clubs, partner's going to pass with 3-3-3-4 distribution and an 8 count. And we're going to be plus 500. So that's kind of the issue. It's not terrible because it can direct the opening lead. And it also makes, is a little preemptive. It can stop the opponents from finding a fit. On this hand, it definitely didn't work out for the opponents to overcall 2 clubs. 3-no obviously has no play our direction, and we can barely make a part score of any kind. But I don't think partner being a passed hand has a whole lot to do with it. I think just you want some semblance of a hand where you think that you can make your contract opposite, maybe a balanced hand with a few high cards. And here it does not look like that's what's going on. So I would be terrified against good opposition that I was going minus 500 on those cards, and they easily could have. Well, I have a good hand. Partner bids 2 hearts, 3 clubs. I think I'm just bidding game. I don't know what I'm going to do if the opponents bid up to 5 clubs. I suppose double. But they did not. Right. DT, 2 clubs is worse when bot's partner is passed. I don't think it's necessarily worse or better when partner is a passed hand. Oftentimes with partner is a passed hand, your main priority should be to preempt the opponent's auction. And I can't imagine jumping to 3 clubs with these cards. So if you want to preempt, then 2 clubs is a little better. But normally a 2-level overcall should show a pretty strong hand. It should be more than just a minimum opening bid. You should often have a fairly good suit that will play well opposite a singleton from your partner. This is a good suit, but this is not more than a minimum opening bid. They have length in my diamond suit, so if you're thinking law of total tricks considerations, the total tricks on the hand are probably lower. Yeah, I think 2 clubs is okay, but you can get into a lot of trouble, and I've noticed that the robots just very freely make these 2-level overcalls on bad 5-card suits with just like 11 or 12 high card points. And I am a very aggressive doubler, especially at match points. I think most people should be. So the hand in question, we had a 3-club overcall here. I believe East probably has 6 or 7 clubs, and I believe they also have the spade ace. Now, what I'm wondering is, can I afford to play ace of clubs and lead a spade? If East correctly works out to win the spade ace, and then play 2 more rounds of clubs, I get in trouble. I have to guess what to do in the heart suit. If I guess incorrectly, then maybe they get some sort of promotion. And it's very possible East only has like ace doubleton of spades, in which case leading, I only need 1 entry to lead the spades up. Also very possible that hearts are breaking 2-2, so the 8 of hearts could be an entry to lead spades. Of course, it's also possible that hearts are 4-0. That could be one of the reasons why East came in with a mediocre club suit, king, queen, 9, 6th at the 3 level. I mean, he's not vulnerable, but with a heart void, it would make a bit more sense. Sadly, Gibbs a very aggressive double puller. Yeah, I've been a little careful. I mean, I've been making sure to check and see if they think my double is takeout before making the bid. I think Gibb often sits for the double if they have either points or a balanced hand. So if you can work out that your partner has values or a balanced hand, then it's probably okay to make doubles. They'll pass, even with the robots. Have I come up with any conclusion on this hand? I don't think so. I mean, the worst case scenario here is like, I win the ace of clubs, I play a spade to the king, it loses to the ace, then 2 rounds of clubs come through. Gibb will pass some outrageous takeout doubles. Yeah, they definitely have passed some pretty crazy hands before when I've made a takeout double as well. Just because they have high card points and they're like, well, partner made a takeout double, they must have high cards. So let's defend because we have a bunch of points. And I think that's the right attitude in general, but when your partner makes a takeout double, they're not suggesting defense. That's the main difference. Well, I should win the ace of clubs. Let's start with that. The 4 from East, not the 9. The 4? Why the 4? The 4 is a very weird, encouraging signal to give. What are my potential squeezes that I could have? If West has 5 diamonds and 5 spades, maybe I can squeeze West in the pointed suits. That's probably not going to happen. I don't know, leading a spade towards the king-queen feels natural. I guess in the worst case scenario, West happens to hold a 6-card spade suit that they didn't want to bid. East wins the ace, gives their partner a ruff, gets a spade ruff. No, I'm just leading a spade up. Okay. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I ruff in with the 10. That's a shame. It was ace doubleton of spades onside, so I could have just pulled trumps, led spades up once, it would have been good enough. Tough spot. Tough spot. I don't hate my line. I mean, if East had the Jack of Hearts, then my line works out well. That's about it. If hearts are 4-1, my line works out well in addition, because then when West overruffs the 10 of hearts, it's with a natural trump trick. In that case, East would have been 3-0, 4-6, and I would need to lead spades towards my hand twice. Anyway, I mean, plus score, probably okay, but we could have gotten an over trick. Always kind of feels bad. So partner opens 2 clubs, and I'm wondering if we give the positive 2 no trump response 8 or more high cards. We only have 7, but we have some good suits. Oh my god, that was not what I meant to do. Oh no! Disaster. Just one of those days. We're cold for a slam in spades. We're playing in 2 clubs. No! I was saying I really like just letting partners show their hand with a 2 club opener. So I was gonna bid 2 diamonds, but it came out as a pass. No. It's okay. See, here's the plan. Someone is going to be in 7 spades going down. And so the fact that we're in 2 clubs making 170 is going to earn us a match point, right? Right? How was this set? I mean, I'm uncertain about board 4. Board 8 feels terrible. Board 9 feels terrible, but might not be so bad. And yeah, board 16 is not going to be great. We get a 0. We get a 0 for 7 spades. We were going to get 100 for 6 no trump. 100. That would have been amazing. What was the one? We got 500. So we got 55 on board 4. Yeah. Better than I expected, I guess. Because it's hard to imagine doing worse than 500 on our cards. If you pass out a club, you can't really give up more than 2 tricks on defense. They get the ace of hearts and they get the queen of spades. But that's all. I suppose if I'm double dummy, maybe I can beat the 6. No, apparently only 5. But anyway, well, that's the set for today. I don't know how we were going to do on board 16. What was going to happen? 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. I would probably jump to 3 spades with North's cards, set trumps. That is a common theme in game forcing auctions, and 2 clubs is a game force. Maybe I can pull up that hand in a bigger window. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. I could probably put in an auction. Let me figure out how to do this. Export hand editor. Oh no, where's start? Start. Okay. 2, nope, pass by West, 2 clubs. Pass by East, we'll bid 2 diamonds. Can I make this bigger? Maybe. That's probably good enough. Pass. So I like 3 spades. Just a single suited hand with spades. Do an I stant T2. That feels like a typo, and I'm not sure what you're going for. Pass. As south, I would tend to Q-bid. I mean, with the robots, these aren't really what the bid would show. 4 clubs to them shows the ace, but I think queuing 4 clubs is a good plan. Partner can bid 4 diamonds. Whoops. Undo. There we go. Pass, 4 diamonds. Pass by East. And I have time for an instant tournament too. I don't really know what an instant tournament is, but I'm probably not going to be playing anymore. After this hand, I'll probably wrap up the stream, give some final thoughts on the set overall. But then I will be back tomorrow. I have a doubleheader tomorrow. So I will be playing my normal time, 5 p.m. Eastern for the Zenith. And then I will be playing some team practice with my team for one of the US national events tomorrow evening, starting at 8:45 p.m. Eastern time. What else is going on here? I would give like a last train. I mean, obviously none of this stuff necessarily applies to the robots, but 4 hearts would be some sort of last train. I'm excited about Partner's 4 diamond cubid now that I have the Diamond King. Partner can bid 4 no trump. Pass by East, we will show 0. I think we play 0, 3, 1, 4 here. Pass by West, and our partner can sign off in 6 spades or 6 no trump. 6 no trump probably makes a bit more sense. Pass, 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 and we have 12 tricks in that contract. So I think that's where I would like to end up on these cards, but the big thing being the 3 spade bid, showing a long solid suit when we're game forcing. I'm not convinced this is the greatest hand for it, but it's probably an okay way to go about it. When you're looking for slam, you often just want to set a trump suit as early as possible so you can start cubitting. And so if North had bid 2 spades and South had bid something like 3 clubs or 3 diamonds, then you wouldn't have found a spade fit yet. North would have to rebid 3 spades. South is probably going to shrug and bid 4 spades, and then you have to guess what to do. So the 3 spade jump immediately says spades are trump, please cubid if you have any interest. But I think that's how I would like the auction to go. With the robots, maybe some of these cubids wouldn't take place, but I believe I would have keycarded at some point, or maybe Partner would have keycarded, and we get to, I think Partner is going to put us in 6 spades, but 6 no trump is a good bid. They're looking at double control in every suit, so looks like at match points that's the place to be when we're off an ace. Anyway, final thoughts on the round. I mean, still a little sad about board 8, 7 no trump. We bid all the way to the top match point spot of 6 no, and then for whatever reason our partner decided to pull 6 no trump to a grand, so we got a 0 there. Obviously board 16 was no good. I had a brain malfunction and was trying to make the negative response to 2 clubs of 2 diamonds, and I passed instead. Board 15 is a little surprising to me that we did so badly for not picking up the spade suit. I think I took the right line of play. I'm not at all surprised that other people just pulled trumps and then, you know, ran some tricks and did whatever they did. But I kind of thought that maybe they wouldn't guess the spades correctly, or maybe they would play for some different line and still end up with only 10 tricks. Board 6 we got a top. I don't even remember this hand. 2 clubs, down 1. A little surprising to me. I think a lot of people will end up in 2 clubs, and I had the feeling that about half of the field was going to lead the ace of diamonds and half would lead the spade king. And I think on the diamond ace we just legitimately beat this. Oh, apparently not. Why is that? Now I have no idea, because I don't see where Declare gets all of their tricks. They have 5 trumps and 2 aces, but that's all. Huh. Well, the cool thing that let's not show double dummy. I wanted to export because we did make a important defensive play, and I would have done this in tempo at the table. I just like talking through what happened. especially on the stream. So we led the king of spades, promising the queen, right? We made this penalty double of no trump. Declare won, played the ace of hearts for whatever reason, and then went about pulling trumps. And now Declare realized that, oh, I need to set up the spade suit before my trumps and dummy get knocked out. So they led a small spade. And it might seem natural to win the jack and play a different suit, because if we play low, of course Declare will play the 10, right? But from Declare's perspective, we could just have king, queen, 7, 4, and our partner has jack, 8, doubleton. So when we play low, Declare correctly works out the suit combination, and it's far more likely that our partner has jack doubleton than small doubleton. I mean, maybe it's comparable, but I think it would be hard for a human to play low in tempo with king, queen, jack, 4th like this. So even at the table, I think Declare would get this wrong a lot of the time. So they duck, partner wins the 7, and then we were able to cash out our spades and diamonds and beat this a trick. So Declare made a mistake. We already talked through that earlier, how they could have played the hand differently to give themselves a better chance of making the contract. But we found good defense, and so earned ourselves a top board on that one, which is kind of cool. Board 3 was the other kind of hand that I wasn't sure how well we would do, but it looks like we got a good result, 88.5% for opening the bidding, and then not only just opening, but we competed to 3 hearts, which actually made on our cards. A couple of other 80s and 70s in the round, but yeah, 2 zeros is going to be hard to compete with. Still 56 and change. We're going to place in the overalls at the very least, make back our entry fee, which is important. And yeah, that's going to wrap up the stream for today. Thanks everyone for tuning in and hanging out. And I will be back again tomorrow, as usual, 5 p.m. Eastern. Probably another Zenith in the afternoon for me. And then I will be playing with my GNT team, Leo Lasota, Brad Thur, and Mark Chen from my local district. We will be competing in that event, I mean, next year sometime. I don't know exactly when. Have to qualify for it, of course. But, yeah. I appreciate that, Lapras, and everyone else. Thank you for all the supportive comments. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.